Hi, my name is Haley, and I'm a peer nutrition counselor with UC Davis Campus Recreations. Today I wanted to make a short video talking about a nutrition topic that I thought would be of interest, which is fat. So let's get started. So on the back of a food product, it includes a food label. And so it includes how much fat is in the product, as well as saturated fat content, trans fat, and sometimes it even includes unsaturated fat content. So what's the difference between saturated and unsaturated fat? Well, all of fat is made up of fatty acids, which are just little molecules. In saturated fat, these fatty acids are able to stack on top of each other, so they can create more of a solid mass to create solid fat. Whereas unsaturated fat is made up of unsaturated fatty acids, and these have little bends and kinks in them so that they can't stack very well. So they end up being more liquid fats. Now, the dietary guidelines for Americans recommends that we limit our saturated fat intake to around 10% of our caloric intake, and that we shift from saturated fat into unsaturated fat intake. So today I wanted to go over a couple different types of food products with these fats, and hopefully give you some ideas if you want to transition more or just know more about your food. So for saturated fats such as butter, coconut oil, and meat products, this one has 27% fat. Most of the fat here is saturated fat. Again, it's solid, so these fatty acids are stacking on top of each other. So this is saturated fat in different food products. And over here, we have food products that have more unsaturated fat content, such as peanut oil, vegetable oil, and this yummy jalapeno garlic olive oil. And as you can see, all of them are liquid because of the bends in the fatty acids. They can't stack, so they end up being liquids. But there's also some food products where you can't see the fat content in them. This includes almonds. So these nuts are full of unsaturated fat, as well as seafood. And seafood is especially a unique type of food because its unsaturated fatty acids have a great health benefits for us, including help for our immune system and help for our brains. So that's why they recommend that we eat around 2 servings of seafood every week just to get in these special fatty acids that are provided from seafood products. However, even though butter is solid and olive oil is liquid, it doesn't mean that they are only their specific kind of fatty acids. Butter also has unsaturated fatty acids, but the majority of its fatty acids are saturated, and so that's why it's solid. And olive oil does have some saturated fatty acids, but it's more unsaturated fatty acids, and that's why it's liquid. So even though it doesn't provide as much unsaturated as olive oil, butter still does have the healthy benefits of some unsaturated fatty acids. However, it's more beneficial to consume more of the unsaturated. So if you want to try to transition a bit more from the saturated to the unsaturated, I'll give you a couple tips. When you're choosing salad dressings, try and aim to have one that's more oil-based. When you're selecting meat products, try and get a leaner cut that's not as much fat. Also, try to increase your nut intake if you so desire and you're able to try and get in some more of those unsaturated fatty acids for your snacks. And again, like I mentioned earlier, consuming around 2 servings of seafood throughout the week is recommended by the Dietary Guidelines for Americans, which is around 8 ounces, helps to provide great fatty acids for your food. And so this concludes my discussion on fat. If you have any questions, please comment below and I'll try and answer them. Thank you so much and have a great day.